Hey guys, it is MissSimReno. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back. And if you're brand new, I am so excited that you decided to join me here today for another speed build. First and foremost, my voice is a little bit lower today, at least it sounds like it is to me, and I probably don't sound as energetic. Yesterday, I was at a theme park with my family all day, so there was a lot of screaming and laughing and talking, and now I have not completely lost my voice, but it's sounding a little rough. However, can I just say, I actually love when my voice sounds like this. Like when I have a little rasp in my voice, I adore it. I don't know what it is. You can't ask me. I don't know. Like when I go to a concert and the next day I basically have a raspy, like broken voice, I love it. So this isn't a complaint, but I just wanted to let you know that, yeah, I sound a little bit different. I probably sound low energy and I'm like a little tired today, but I was way too excited to share this build with you all that I just couldn't wait to do the voiceover. And that's the honest truth. I genuinely couldn't wait. I was so excited. I built this, at the time of me recording this, I think I built this like a day or two ago, and it was late at night. I was browsing Pinterest and I had no idea what I wanted to build. I wanted to build something in fall because it is indeed fall, my favorite season. And Henford-On-Bagley is one of those worlds that is just so stunning in fall. Same with Brindleton Bay. So I built an autumnal cottage here, I think like a week or two ago on the channel. And I just wanted to come back here. I love it. And this lot is at the top of like this hill. It's at the bottom of a waterfall. It's so beautiful. The lighting here is so pretty. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to build something here. I have no idea what. I'll figure it out. And then I happened upon this picture on Pinterest. I think it's the Church of St. Barnabas. It's like a 19th century English parish church. I don't know where it was located. I'm going to have to look it up and put it on screen for you. But this church is such a shimple. I'm making up words because I can't talk today. A very simple shape. It's a very simple shape. And I knew the second I started building it, I was like, I can use the Castle Estate kit for this. And it's going to look so much better than I thought it would. And not to toot my own horn, but I genuinely think this is probably one of the prettier builds that I've done. It's very simple. It's very small. It's nothing extravagant, but I just think that the Castle Estate kit makes that so easy. Like the textures and patterns, everything just looks so good. The objects are so good. The windows are beautiful. The stone textures are so beautiful. Just everything works together. I love that kit. I really do. Like I might not be the biggest fan of kits, but that kit is really, really nice, especially if that's like a building style that you want to do. If you want to make things like castles or old stone churches and stuff like this, it's the perfect kit for it. But anyway, as you can see, the exterior is pretty much coming together at this point. I am just doing a lot of tool, which is, I think a majority of this video is a lot of me using the tool mod to lower these rocks into the ground because I use the terrain tools to kind of raise this church a little bit up on its own little hill. And then I also used it to do some landscaping above the rocks too, which I thought was really nice. But that's like a lot of this video is landscaping. I'm just letting you know. The interior is very, very simple. There's really just kind of the main congregation area and a bathroom. Like that is what's here. Now, I think what I'm going to do when I upload this to the gallery, and this might sound silly, but bear with me. This is going to be a wedding venue because that was my intent. But I think what I did, because it's autumn and because October is upon us, it might even be October when I'm putting this up on the channel. I don't know. I film some things pretty early and hold on to them for a while, and sometimes I post them immediately, so I have no idea exactly when this is going to go up, but it is fall and Halloween is approaching, whether it's September or October. And I added the spooky lot challenge, I think it is, or like the haunted lot challenge. I don't remember exactly what it's called because there's the haunted residential lot trait, and then there's also the lot challenges. I think there's a spooky one, and I think I added that here. So it's kind of like an old haunted church, like maybe in this particular village. Like this church has been here for centuries upon centuries. And there's a lot of kind of spooky stories that come along with it, but it's not a place that people fear per se. It's not like there are evil spirits here or anything. Maybe there are just a lot of spirits that linger here, and some people have had some paranormal like experiences. That's kind of my thought, but I thought it looked so nice. Like wait till you see the screenshots. I'm not kidding. The sunblind mod and the Castle Estate kit just made this build easy for me. They made it easy because they made it look so much better than I thought it was going to look. I just can't get enough of it. I thought it was just so nice. And I think I've built one other church, and it was in Tartosa when we first got My Wedding Stories. And I really did like that church, but I really love the dark colors in this one. I love that it's set in fall. I like kind of the history I was thinking up for this church as well. So I have a soft spot for this one. I love it so much. As you can see, we're getting close to wrapping up some of the landscaping here. I did use some trees that change color. They're kind of the more golden leaf colors, and I lowered them into the ground and I sized them down to try to make them kind of look like bushes. I do that a lot, especially with fall builds, because I want some variation in the landscaping colors to reflect the season. And a lot of the landscaping objects we have just kind of turn a dark, dull color. They don't change into the golds and reds and oranges of fall. So I do that a lot in fall. I don't know if anybody's noticed that, but I've begun to notice that about myself. And now we work on the interior, which again is very, very simplistic. I did use some platforming just to give it a little bit more personality on the interior, but that's another thing. Okay, I just realized this. I made it a wedding venue, but I didn't add a wedding arch. And there's a reason for this. There's a reason. It might seem like a silly reason to you, but there's a reason. And it's because none of the wedding arches fit into this aesthetic, and that broke my heart. I'm not kidding. It broke my heart. I was devastated. I'm like, how do we not have like a castle looking one? Do you know what I mean? That would fit into this. We have a stone one that came with My Wedding Stories, but it doesn't really fit. And I was looking for just like a plain wood one with darker wood tones that would match what I did on the interior. And for me, I couldn't really find one that I liked. So I didn't add one, but I added the pipe organ from the Vampires game pack. I added like the church pews. We've got these beautiful chandeliers from Horse Ranch. I did add the wedding, we'll call it the runway, I guess. I did add that at a minimum, but I wanted to allow you all to pick your own wedding arch, because as I was pulling all of these out, I was just thinking, these do not work. Like, these don't fit, these don't work, the colors don't work, they're too bright, they're too happy, they're too modern, too coastal, you know, whatever the case was. So I temporarily had the idea to make this into like a vampire nexus. I was like, I'm gonna make it decrepit then. Screw it. I'm gonna make it decrepit. I'm gonna put a coffin up here on a platform. Like, we're gonna get real creepy real quick. And then I was like, no, don't do that, April. Just do a creepy build later in the season. It's fine. Don't do this. This is a very nice church. It can have a little bit of haunted history to it, but you don't have to make it creepy. So I pulled back. I didn't do it. I added the pipe organ, and then the bathroom is huge and awkward, to be frank. It just is. There's a toilet and a sink, but because the windows are placed right in the middle of each wall in this little space here, it was just a weird setup. So I added like 2 suits of armor and a console table with some weird decorations because I didn't know what else to put here. So hope you like it. I'm proud of it. I really do like this build, but the bathroom was a little bit odd. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this build. Sorry about my voice, and sorry about this voiceover in retrospect. I hope you all still enjoyed it. I can't wait to hear your thoughts, and I will catch you next time I post a video, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.